Father is waiting and we are waiting to put our arms around you and say, come on, we'll walk this road together. There's nothing you can do to earn this, but you must receive it. You have to be willing to come home. You may feel too far gone, but the Father says, you are my son. Welcome home.
Welcome to the Sermon Shot Suite. Today's tour is of Sermon Shots itself, repurposing your sermon. If you click Upload Video, you'll get a ton of options on how to bring that content in. You can do everything from drag and drop a file from the computer you're working on to setting Sermon Shots as an endpoint for your live stream. Just like you would YouTube or Facebook, you will set Sermon Shots as your endpoint, and when you go live, your content will automatically stream into your account and be waiting for you when you come in. This is usually available between 15 and 30 minutes after your service concludes. Regardless of how you choose to import your content, you'll end up with a thumbnail down below, and then you can click on any of your videos to work with, and it's going to pop open a bunch of options for you. So I'll start at the bottom with the summaries. We provide a short summary, a long summary, a YouTube summary, and then there's also a social media teaser with applicable hashtags. Sermon Shots also isolates the audio from your upload for easy podcasting. This is a WAV file. Sermon Shots produces an SEO-optimized blog post version of your message. This is great for putting up on your website. Sermon Shots produces a transcription of your upload. This is the entirety of your upload. It is word for word and it's time-stamped. So if you're doing TV or radio, it's really easy to find your spot. Underneath of our discipleship content, we have a 5-day devotional. This is going to break your message up into smaller, daily digestible chunks associated with a supportive scripture, a reflection or journaling type question, a quote, and a prayer. In the meantime, we also return to you a discussion guide. This is going to target the message portion of your upload and return to you a summary, an intro prayer, an icebreaker, the scriptures that you're going to need to support the discussion questions. We return quotes and verses. These are standalone text. They can be copied and placed anywhere. Also, at the very bottom of this is all of the verses that were used in your sermon. If you do want to turn one of these quotes into an image, Sermon Shots has an image generator built in. You can make a quick quote for your newsfeed, or you can also make a YouTube thumbnail. It takes about 90 seconds. And that brings me to the sermon clips themselves. So for the clips, you are going to click on the addition sign to make a new one. This launches you into step 1. Step 1 is where all of the art lives. What do you want your TikTok or your reel or your YouTube short or your story to look like when you're done? Our design team has added over 1,000 of these items. They add new ones regularly, and they are fully customizable. You can apply some filters to this library. I typically start with the format that I'm going to post in. This week I've been building some TikToks, so I've been working specifically in the vertical filters. Then we also have tags to shrink that library down. If you have a single fixed camera at the back, we have several wide shot templates for you where that particular aesthetic. And also, if you do find a template that you care for, you can click the star on it to add it to your favorites, because this tag will reduce down to only those templates you have saved off. You still just click on the art you want and use the next button to move into step 2. Step 2 is where the transcription lives. And that transcription is 99% accurate, but if something does go sideways for you, the entirety of it can be edited with a double click. Click on whatever you need to, change out the spelling or the capitalization, and it will automatically save. The captions are also drag and drop, so if you need to split them differently, you can. For your actual clip build, you have a few options. First thing on the left are our AI suggested clips. This is, again, something that Sermon Shots automatically provides. Depending on the length of the video that you upload, you'll see anywhere between 5 to 15 of these suggested clips. If you opt to click on any of them, we then automatically select all the corresponding captions from your transcript to build out your clip. You can always build your clips on your own. And there's several ways to do that. First way I can suggest is from a timestamp. Use the video scroll to choose a time, minute and second. The transcript will jump and meet you wherever you stop. so you can visually see what's being talked about there. We have an exact word or phrase search at the top of the transcript. Anything you type into there, Sermon Shots is going to scan through your upload, and it's going to tell you how many times we found that result. And then it's going to jump in the transcript to the first result, as well as in the video to the corresponding timestamp. We also have a smart search built in. This is more topical or conceptual. You can type in something like grieving, and Sermon Shots is going to return to you the 10 closest examples within the sermon. Once you have found the spot in the video that you want to begin clipping, you're responsible for clicking the addition signs. Whatever caption boxes you click off are being added to your build, video and audio. You will end up with some captions selected from your transcript, and you're going to take those with you into the last step with this final next button. Here in step 3, we have the compile. So without changing anything, this is what I've got so far.
When we allow the church to become what the church was designed to become. Because the whole world changed after Pentecost.
Okay, this speaker loves to connect with his audience by moving. And so here in Sermon Shots, we are going to use a feature down here on the left called AI Camera Crew. Camera Crew is facial tracking. So we're going to go ahead and boot up that feature. It will process through this clip and lock onto the speaker, keeping him centered even when he moves. If you like the moment you chose but not the look, choose a new template. Step 1 will relaunch here. As many times as you click on one of these, the template will swap over live. Here in step 3, there is no need to go back. This color palette is the default for this design, but if you click on it, the color picker and the hex codes are both live, and the tiles down here are being pulled from this account's brand kit settings, so you can make anything in the template any color you care to. It's the exact same thing with the fonts. While I was chatting, Camera Crew popped, so this will be the same moment, but it's going to follow this speaker around now.
When we allow the church to become what the church was designed to become. Because the whole world changed after Pentecost.
Thanks, Camera Crew. That's really helpful. Additionally, as I mentioned in step 1, if you have developed your own templates, if you have a sermon series graphic, or maybe you just have a small group that you build clips for every week and they have particular art, you can upload any image into your account and you're able to insert that into your design and manipulate it like the remainder of our elements. You are not restricted to only the things that we have initially included with your account. If you want to keep a copy of a project in your account, you're going to click Save Changes and you'll be prompted for a project name. When you are all satisfied with your clip, your download is going to have 2 options for you. Both of these files are MP4s. It's just a matter of how much file you require for your particular project. And if you do need this exact same moment in a different look, maybe you want to try a different template for some A/B testing, or maybe you need it in a different format, like a square format for a different platform, you can still swap out the template.
When we allow the church to become what the church.
And as you can see, Sermon Shots quick loads all of the builds you've already made, and you can download a second MP4 without doing the work twice. Thanks for joining me today.